All right, so we are recording. Right now it is September 21st, Friday, SLC push 2018. This is, I already own a homemaker set and I want to upgrade to a signature set. So, Ms. Jones, homemaker set's awesome. It's been around for over 60 years. I'm sure you love it. What most people end up doing is they upgrade to the signature. It's because it's our family set. And just really popular. And since you already own Cutco, you're eligible for an upgrade. It's just like upgrading your cell phone every couple of years. Same concept. You get to upgrade your set of Cutco, and we have a ridiculous deal that can help you out. Let me just show you what it looks like. So the signature set, piece by piece by piece by piece over time, like if you want to get it as a set, is $22.53. Now you already own the Homemaker Plus 8, which is $12.73. So your difference would be $980 plus tax if you wanted to do a piece by piece by piece over time. And that would get you the man tool, the wife knife, get you the cheese knife, they get you 2 extra table knives, get you 3 extra cutting boards, essentially complete your whole kitchen for an extra $980, and you'll love it. But here's what's cool. We have Mrs. Jones's killer deal today. The Mrs. Jones's killer deal today. If you wanted to go and do it, you get a 20% discount, 20% off. That saves you $196. So all it would be today for your full upgrade, it would only be $170. So for $170 today in September, we'll get everything delivered to you. And then it would be just the same $170 in October, November, December, all the way in January, and you're done. You never have to buy knives again. You have a full upgrade to the family set. So, Ms. Jones, what do you think? Did you want to rip off the Band-Aid and go ahead and upgrade to your family set of Cutco today? And if you look at my screen, how did I get the $22.53? So I went over here to Cutco.com, clicked knife sets, large knife sets. You can see my screen right now. And see where it says signature set with block, retail price if items individually purchased, $22.53. So I take that $22.53 minus what they already own, which is a homemaker set, and that's the difference. I take 20% off that difference, and that's the math. It's super, super simple. Then you get the question, well, Mike, how do I enter it into ROLO? Like, how do I enter it into Vector Connect? You just work out the math. So the customer doesn't care. The customer cares about the price. They don't care about like how you get the price. So while they're giving you recommendations, you just play with the numbers. You would go to vectorconnect.com. And this is just a reminder for each of you. So you go to Vector Connect, you go to ROLO, enter orders ROLO, and then you type in each of the individual numbers. So 2166, Santoku, and then you look up what are the individual items. I'll just do it for you real quick just so you can see. And then I'll have Ryan present it as a chance to get a practice run. So to show you what it looks like, each individual items of the signature. You got the cheese knife, 1764. Is this a good refresher for those of you that have been around since a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got 2 extra table knives, 2159C, and then 2159C. I do them separately because I got to get to, oh, that's a steak knife, my bad, 1759. And then the cutting boards, which they need 2 cutting boards, so they need they don't need all 3 because they already have a medium, so they need a large and a small cutting board. And that's under accessories, a large and a small, so 6, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 6, and then they need the larger block. So then you have the larger block, which is under storage, right over here, 1652. Okay. So you get the 3 extra knives, 2 extra table knives, 2 extra cutting board, and the block. Order subtotal $803. So we told them it was going to be $784. So what do? I give them a table knife for free. I could give them a cutting board for free. Realistically, I could give a lot more for free if I wanted to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I could give them a crazy deal if I needed to, but based upon the way I'm presenting it, it makes them feel like they're getting a 20% discount because they are by doing it as a package deal, as a set. Santuku Hardy Slicer, traditional cheese knife, 2 extra table knives. Oh, the super shears. Yeah, that's why I was like, why does it look so inexpensive? Super shears. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So now I got to just get that. I got to get this 915 number down to 784. How do I get it from 915 to 784? Let's see. 791. That's close, but a little too little. I could give him a better deal, 771, and just give him a hard slicer for free. I could give him the cheese knife and a table knife. Boom, that gets us to 785. Look at that. We did it. And I just get them as close to that 784 number as possible. That's it.
So how did you find that number prior?
Which number?
The number that you're trying to get to.
The 784?
Yeah.
Is it backwards for you on the screen, or could you see it?
It's good.
See what?
The numbers are clear, or what?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. So this 2253 is the full retail price that I got from Cutco.com right here. 2253. That's a signature set. If they buy everything individually over time, they already own a homemaker set. So the difference is this price, $950 plus tax. By doing it today, I'm going to give you 20% off. By doing it now versus wait and doing it piece by piece, which gives you $196. So 20% off of $980 is $196. So Debbie's killer deal today would be $784. So then I take 784 and I do the 5K option, add 12 to, multiply by sales tax 7%, $170. So when I'm ROLOing it and I'm going over here to ROLO, I just put all the individual items that they're getting, and then I just give them free stuff just to get to this 784 number as fast, as close as possible. And I would probably do that. Now, if they're on the fence about this, they're like 784, I'm not sure, I don't know. Then I would probably leverage, well, we have a friends and family deal that if you give a donation, you get another $100 off. Really? Another $100 off? Yeah, I'll give you the super shares. Bang, another $100 off. Boom. Takes a little bit more hit on your commission, but don't lose the sale over being stingy. So that's how you would upgrade, and that's the process on doing it. Questions, comments?
Yeah, so you subtract the retail or the item purchased separately for the signature minus the homemaker set.
Well, minus whatever they already own. They already own a homemaker, so yeah, that's what I would subtract. If they owned a galley, I would subtract a galley. If they own 2 pieces, I would just minus the 2 pieces they already own.
And then took 20% off of that.
Have you never learned this, Steve?
Just it's a reminder. I forgot a lot.
No, I was just surprised. I'm glad we chose this one because I could have sworn, I was like, all right, this is going to be pretty quick because we've done this one so many times in the summer, but I know it was a long time ago. So, but yeah, that's the formula. This is going to help you guys a ton when you sit down with Cutco owners. So what's the formula one more time? Full retail price from Cutco.com of items sold individually minus the current retail price of what they already own. That's the difference. Give 20% off of that number. That's their total. And then just do the 5-pay plan on that number. Entering it into ROLO, if you like botch that up or if you're messing that up, just all you have to do is just individually put every item that they're getting that you promised them in their upgrade and just work out the free stuff until you get close to the number that you promised them.
Yeah, usually when I do upgrades, I just make them buy it, but I feel like that would be more efficient.
It's so quick.
I was like, I knew the retail price of the signature set, but I didn't like the maker retail, like piece by piece. Like,
It's good. So let's so Ryan, what do you think? You want to give it a try to present it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, sure.
Cool. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do one more, and then you guys can make phone calls.
Awesome. All right, cool. Hey, so here's the great thing about today. Since you're already a Cutco owner, you're an upgrade. Now I'm going to show you this. This is our signature set. So as you can see here, you have the you have your mom knife, you have your dad knife, and then you have our hearty cheese slicer. Not only that, but then you're upgrading. You're getting two more table knives, which I know you love those table knives. You have a cherry wood oak block that I'm going to obviously upgrade you to where essentially you could just fit your whole kitchen inside this one area and have the right tool for every single job that you do. Now, your home maker, it was $12.53. $12.53. So now I'm going to show you right on the website. If you look, the signature set essentially is $22.53. So now you're talking about $980, right? But because, Ms. Jones, you are a Cutco owner, today I'm going to give you a 20% discount for being part of the family, right? So you're looking at $196 of discounts from the original $22.53, meaning for $170 today, right? $170 today, I can basically upgrade your whole kitchen and give you the right tool for everything you need. How's that sound, Ms. Jones?
Good, you nailed it, man.
Yeah, I definitely need to work on that one. That was good. I like that.
I thought that was good, though. That's exactly, I mean, that's the formula, and it's quick. It's quick.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to start recording again. I'm going to do it for you, and then you'll be able to see the difference. This is, the scenario is, I said no to a homemaker, no to a galley, no to one of the starter sets. We'll call it the Essentials Plus 5 set. Let's say it was my favorite. And then I asked, what are your favorite pieces? They picked out the trimmer, spatula spreader, paring knife, petite carver. I present them the custom package deal. And then I'm going to upsell them from the individual pieces to a starter set. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right. So Ms. Jones, I know you really love your trimmer, spatula spreader, petite carver, and the paring knife. Those are fantastic tools. So if you wanted to go ahead and buy those individual items, and by the way, you're going to absolutely love them. It's all the basics, the essential tools. You use those every day. It's going to run you $316 plus tax, $317 plus tax, and you're done. You never need to buy knives ever again. What do you think, Ms. Jones? Would you want to go ahead and get those 4 items and join the Cutco family?
Yes.
Awesome. You're going to love them. I'm so glad. High five. Bam. Now, I just want to make sure I at least show you, okay, this other option, because I feel like I wouldn't be doing a good service to you if I didn't at least show you this other option. See, the 4 knives that you just picked out right here, okay, we already have a company package that has those individual items in there. And I think you're going to like this a little bit better, but I just want to at least show it to you. Ready? This company set, it's called a studio set, and it already comes with, so the studio set already comes with the trimmer, it comes with the spatula spreader, it comes with the paring knife, and it also comes with a petite carver. But it also comes with a block to hold the knives. It comes with a cutting board to protect the knives on a cutting surface. And by getting it the package, you get $100 in free Cutco of your choice. So you could do the super shears, you could do some table knives if you want. You could do a couple gadgets or something like the ice cream scoop. I mean, you could go on a shopping spree of $100. So what's cool is, ready? When you buy it as a set, like this package, you get the right tool for the right job. You get a discount You also get the free stuff. It's safer because it comes in the block and it also has a cutting board. And you could do a 5-pay plan. So ready? The full retail on that with the $100 in free Cutco is going to be $572. But with the package deal, it comes out to only $424 plus tax. So it's only like an extra maybe $100. But with the 5-pay plan, you only got to put down $87 today. So for $87 today, you get the entire studio package with $100 in free Cutco. So you get the entire studio package with $100 in free Cutco for only $87 today, and you're getting everything you wanted. So, Ms. Jones, which do you want to do? Do you want to do just the 4 items that you picked out, or do you want to do the studio package and entitle yourself to the $100 in free Cutco and spend way less money today? Which one works better for you?
The sets. Let's go.
So,
All right.
That was good.
So after seeing that, like you saw Steven, Sierra, and Ryan, you guys get a chance to go first. After watching mine, what are a couple observations, differences, and things that you like that you want to incorporate into your next appointments?
I like that you sell first. You know what I mean? Like you're like, okay, well, while I'm writing that up, it wouldn't be right if I just didn't show you, and then you upgrade them. Because no matter what, then if instead of them getting mad and then maybe being like, you know what, I don't want anything. At least now you know they're still getting the 4 pieces you made a sale. You know, but I like
Get the yes. Yep. Get the yes, and then get the next yes.
yeah, I that's what I was gonna say too. I don't really do that enough, and I feel like if I just started asking like, hey, did you want to get these, then get the yes, and then move on from that, and I feel like even if it's a yes on the homemaker, just even going up from there, just always asking for more.
Yeah, there's a saying in sales, never end on a yes. You should always be ending on 3 no's. Even something as simple as like checking out on Orbitz. When I check out on Orbitz, I want to buy a flight. They get me 3 no's before I'm able to check out. I buy my flight, and then they're like, do you want to buy your bags? Do you want to get first class? Do you want to get early check-in? No, no, no. Boom. Now I can pay for my flight. Right? And then sometimes they throw in the hotel, and sometimes a rental car, sometimes attractions in the area. Sometimes it's 5 or 6 no's before I can check out. So there's a rule in sales, you never end on a yes. You always want to end on at least 3 no's.
that's good.
Yeah, I like that.
Good. Any other observations before I kind of point out a couple for you, and then I'll send you over the recording in case you want to see it, and then you guys can make your 10, 15, 20 phone calls to start your day.
Where do you get when you're selling them those sets? Like for example, right there, where did you get are you just coming up with random numbers of what you're going to give them as far as $100 off? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm glad you asked it, Ryan. Yeah, it's a pretty random number. Here's my rule of thumb. Starter sets, I give them $100 in free Cutco. A galley set, $200 in free Cutco. Homemaker set, $300 in free Cutco. Pretty simple rule of thumb. Another rule of thumb is just match their 5-pay. So if they're 5-pay, it's like $87, you could give them $87 in free Cutco. If it's $275 for a 5-pay, give them $275 in free Cutco. There's a divide by 5 method. You just take the amount they're paying divided by 5. That's how much Cutco you could give them for free. So that's kind of my rule of thumb.
okay, cool.
Wasn't there a formula when you're finding out the 5-pay?
There's definitely a formula, and it's confusing as hell. But the formula is you're allowed to give 20 to 25 points for every 100 CPO that they spend. And that formula is it's just confusing because now you have retail price, CPO, and point value. It's just too many numbers.
So just divide their CPO that they're buying by 5.
Yeah, you could do the maximum you're allowed to give is you divide the CPO that they're buying by 4. That's the maximum you're able to give on a sale. The CPO that they're buying divided by 4, that's how many points you can give away for free. That's your absolute maximum for your commission. So if I'm buying $1,000 CPO order, I can give it by 4, 250 points for free would be the maximum.
Mm.
So essentially, you're going from 1,000 CPO order to a 750 CPO order. Now, I personally like the dollar signs more, more than the CPO numbers. But that's the formula.
Well, when you're, let me ask you this then. when you're going to close a deal, like let's just say in the very beginning, and you're doing the homemaker, are you automatic? Because I've been saying something about free stuff, but I haven't been saying no $300. You know what I'm saying? Now, are you doing that every time, or are you trying to only incorporate that if then they're saying no, and then you're dropping down, and then you're like, oh, and then with this, I'm also going to give you 200. You know what I mean?
Here's what I'll tell you. For you, my short answer, Brian, since you're so new, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing right now, keep doing. Once you get to like 30%, at least 30%, once you get to like Dylan at 50%, then I would start really being conservative with those points, whatnots. But right now, dude, it's working for you. You shave 10 points here, 50 points there. I know they add up to the hundreds, but realistically, overcomplicating it for you and also for your customer is going to diminish confidence, which means that you might lose the sale because you're trying to shave 50 points here, 100 points there. Like, get the yes. So my answer to your question is get the yes. Whatever you need to do to get them to say yes, and then afterwards you're like, dang, I probably could have got more sale out of it. Use that for the next time. But for right now, just get the yes. That's all I would focus on.
All right,
and
cool.
if you can get the yes without giving free stuff, perfect. Then upsell them and give them free stuff with a larger sale. If you got to get the yes, giving them a bunch of free stuff, then you know what? You make a sale, but like that's closing. Just yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Let me point out a couple of things that haven't been said yet, unless any of you guys have any last comments. So let me just point it out for time's sake, okay? Couple things. My sheet of paper. You want your sheet of paper to look like this at the end of the sale. So at the end of a sale, your sheet of paper looks like this. These numbers right here are how much they're saving on not replacing cheap knives over and over again. This right here is how much they're saving by eating out one less time per month. This is a homemaker set. This is a galley set. That was the essentials plus 5 set. And by the time I got to the individual pieces, which is right here, 321, it's just, or 317, it's just so small compared to all these other numbers that are on the sheet of paper. So it's all visual. So by the time I got here to $87 a month, where I started at $275, it's a no-brainer for them to say yes. And on this scenario, you will sell a studio set for $87 a month every time. The CPO on the sale is probably like $330. It's probably about an average order. And you'll get it every time. You do this setup. If your sheet of paper looks like this and you drop down slow every time, and you sell the custom set and upsell, $330. You do that 3 times a day, that's $1,000 day. Do that 3 times a week, that's a $3K week. When you're at 30%, you're making almost $1,000 paycheck a week just by getting good at this little process, not selling homemakers or ultimates or signatures, just by getting good at the drop down and then the upsell from the custom set to the start sets.
Yeah.
You just got to do enough payments. So as long as you're sitting in front of 10 or 12 people a week and you're good at closing, you guys will crush the job. Sometimes we overcomplicate it by like, ooh, should I call this person? Or, I'm nervous to call it. Like, just call them. Is Cutco a good enough product line for them to see it? Yes. Cool. Call them. That's it. So I appreciate I'm going to stop the recording.